Hello there and welcome back to Fatal Hearts. Last time I was kind of stuck on this puzzle, but after I ended the recording last time I looked it up. Anyway, let's get started, shall we? So the solution to this puzzle is right 1, down 1, right 2, down 4, 3, 4, right 1, up 1, right 4, up 6, right 1, down 1, right 4, down 2, right 2, down 4, right 1, up 1, down 1, right 1, down 1, right 2, and then that sound startles me every time, and I say every time because I tried to record this previously, but something happened and it didn't, the recording didn't save. With a shudder, I tear myself awake. I feel awful. My back aches from lying on the hard ground. My head throbs from that strange feeling I had in my dream. It was familiar somehow. I'm so tired of these mysterious visions and dreams. Hey, you're awake. What's the matter? You look upset. Bad dreams. Tim, do you believe in destiny? No way. What happens in life is because of the choices we make, not because it had to happen like that. When I asked you to stay and fight with us, you could have said no, and then you wouldn't be here now, and we would have gotten a different ending. Destiny's just an excuse. Oh, it's not so bad. It was meant to be that way. It's stupid. I guess. We're going to win because we're strong and have a good plan. The cultists are gone for the day. It's going to work. Have a granola bar and some water. When everybody's up and ready, we'll move. Not everyone's awake yet, but a few people are quietly having breakfast, so I join them. The big plastic bags Bert and Darlene dragged in last night also contained bottled water and snack bars. The dream is already fading from my mind. After a while, Tim calls us all into a quiet huddle. Okay, here's the plan. Once we start, we need to move quickly and quietly. The house should be empty and the vampire should be asleep in his coffin, but we can't count on that for sure. We go through the wards and then try to get in through a window. If we have to break one, we go through fast so nothing on the inside has time to react. Everybody gets a stake. Eric hands out hard, sharpened pieces of wood. I clutch mine nervously against my arm, almost out of sight. Don't worry about getting the perfect shot, just attack. Everybody attacks, no hesitation. We cannot let anyone or anything raise an alarm in there. If the whole cult fights together, we're dead. If the vampire has time to attack us, we're dead. If you lose your stake, use your claws and your teeth. We won't let anything stop us till the monster is dead. The group is pressed around me, excited and eager, howling at the sky. Our hearts are beating, our belts are on, we are animals, and we are alive. I take the lead, guiding the pack through the magical protections to the old mansion. It doesn't take long for Tim to find a window. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be whose, but it's written there. Whose lock he can open from the outside. And we're in without a sound. Tim motions for us to stay together, and we move through a door to, if it's that door, it's the kitchen! Kitchen? There's some kind of big metal door with a keypad on it. There's no room for a vault back there, it must go down. A crypt. That is where the vampire will be. Tim taps the door experimentally. Solid. It'll take forever to break through that. It needs some sort of code and runes to unlock. Randy, Bert, see if you can pry it open quietly. Probably won't work, but we may as well try. Everybody else, search the house. Look for runes. Maybe they've written down the combination somewhere. We could just try combinations and see if we get lucky. That's stupid. What if you set off an alarm? The wrong combination could set something off. Exactly. We look first. Leaving Bert and Randy to tug at the door, we move into the main area of the house. It looks like something out of a museum. Everything is lush and polished and antique. You can almost envision the cultists standing around, sipping wine and plotting murder. Marta, Darlene, you search the downstairs. Eric, Christina, you're with me. We climb the grand staircase, our hearts hammering. We're so close to our goal. There must be a way in. We just have to find it. Upstairs we see a long hallway lined with doors. Eric steps forward to open the first. It's a private study, and it's not empty. The snow-white monster waves his hand. He doesn't even touch him, and Eric is thrown across the hallway, his head slamming into the wall with a terrible crunch. Tim snarls and leaps, but the vampire moves faster, catching Tim by the throat and shaking him, then casting his limp body to the ground. And I stare in shock at my approaching doom. Kirsten? It's really you. The summoning spell must have drawn you here. At last, I've waited so long to see you again. Come to me. As if in a dream, I feel my feet moving, stepping blindly over Tim, drawn into the vampire's arms. Liebchen, beloved. Okay, as you can see, I have done both of these things because you get two different endings from depending on what choice you make. Now, again, I will get the ending I was aiming for, then I will load, because I have this saved somewhere in the loading slots, and then embrace him. So let's attack him first. I have to convince him that I love him, that I want to be with him. It's the only way to get close enough. His arms are cold around me, his heart beneath my hand does not beat. I don't know if Eric and Tim are dead or alive. They can't help me now. I concentrate on the strength of the wolf within. Ending 13. Judas' Kiss. The vampire was destroyed. The power of the cult was broken. With their magic gone, the cultists were easily rounded up and forced to confess to their crimes. Tim made it clear to them that if they tried to escape, the wolves would track them down and finish the job. Lucy returned to town to testify against her parents, then moved in with Christina and her mother. Strangely, Elizabeth changed her story, claiming Jeremy was another victim of the cult, and had never meant to hurt her. He escaped jail, and they began dating. Eric's body was shipped home to his family. It was over. That should say you have unlocked 8 of 14 endings, but it says 9 because of what I'm about to do. If you'll give me a moment. Let's load up the save from here. Now, let's embrace him this time. Sebastian. He wraps his cold arms around me. Oh, my love, at last. I feared that I was doomed forever to watch you die in my arms, life after life. What happened? How did I die? The bandits. You ran across the battlefield and one of them shot you. By the time I reached you, it was too late. There was nothing I could do but wait for you to be born again. I knew you would come back to me. We share a destiny, you and I. But again, you were taken from me. The war, the bombs. Looking into his eyes, I can see tears of blood. For all of his power, he is shaking. It's all right. I'm here. I'll never leave you. Nothing in the world matters but the two of us. Which is why we never hear the sound. Ending 14, Crossfire. The runaway Lucy Torval was tracked down and arrested. Wait, I'll wait for the music to stop. The runaway Lucy Torval was tracked down and arrested on suspicion of the murders of her parents and her best friend, Christina Robinson. The case was dropped for lack of evidence, but Lucy was locked into the foster care system, viewed with suspicion and never allowed out of the sight of her carers. I think a better word for that would be caretakers, but whatever. Eric's body was shipped home to his family. It was over. Now we have unlocked 9 out of 14 endings. Well, I hope you enjoyed either one of these endings, and if you would like to see some other ending that I haven't reached yet, please comment below in any of the Fatal Hearts videos. I'm sure to see it, and I will reply as soon as I can. Thank you for watching, but if no one requests anything right away, I will be starting dating simulation otome game type visual novels. I have a few in mind, even a couple with a few friends, and I will probably be posting these videos on the weekends because this is Lupa's channel, not mine. So I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you soon. Bye.